Okay, this is the Austria from yesterday. Archie sent me the demo, so we're gonna go through it. There's some interesting stuff in here, and I think it's also some stuff that we can still do better, although we already won the map. But let's start it. So this is the 3F team. I still thought about looking up who they actually were on the server, but it's pretty much them. I know one of them was in the TDM, that's Spidey, so it's definitely them playing. It's not some random mix. Having show normals enabled for basic reason, you said you wanted to discuss tactics, so it's better to see tactics. This was a nice save from Archie to get him, and I don't know why Infi's running away. Infi, you have a med kit. You could have met it up in middle, that would have been it. Okay, now both of you are gonna go medic. Again, at that point you didn't need to peek with 20% Infi, not necessary. Okay, gonna stop it here. Infi is now alone, Archie is now alone. This is actually a mistake. Because at this point you can see that they are both going the same direction, and Infi, who's gonna be alone, is gonna die for sure. I think we win the round, but fluke. Infi is dead. Archie can't do anything. He shouldn't have split up. It's that simple. Okay, now you're lucky that they actually start to medic right away. If they just split up now and don't do that one medic that's happening right here, Archie's gonna die too. Should always remember it's a 2-on-2, and you know, if you split up, then one of you is most likely going to face double his strength, so not smart. Okay, now again you get the first frag. This is the time to figure out, actually, usually to pull this shit together and, you know, see where did we get the first frag and where can we now attack easier. But I don't think you're gonna do that. Yeah, now Marco's dead on. Infi got hit, comes out for the medic. Yep. Now Goofy's gonna cover for Marco, which is okay, but not necessarily useful. Tactics wise, you could have just, say, we leave tunnel and rush on wall side, because I think you got the kill there. Again, you saw that one of you went tunnel, the other one went to wall, and at that point you lost the 3-on-3. All of you going tunnel, you probably win it. Okay, tunnel rush. They have 3 people covering for that, and 2 on the right. Okay, what? I think this is now falling apart. We're gonna lose the round. I usually like the fact that you're trying to go around the corner and attack them still with the rush. But at this point it's pretty useless. Yeah, I'll just let it run because there's nothing else to do. Okay, you lose the sniper. Now it's actually time to say we give up tunnel and group up somewhere with 4 people. Now I think Leaks is already on Fountain, Doofy is almost on Fountain. Not sure if going around and not going middle is the right choice here, but that will always happen. That's nothing you can do. Getting flanked. Where they came from, I don't know. But that's how it goes. Okay, Infi was AFK, Marco gets the refrag, it's still all okay, it's 4 on 4. The wall guys move in, and you get at the same time you're getting pushed middle, and well, first wall guy is dead, second wall guy is dead, and now you're having a problem. It's a 2 on 4. That was again a classic case of communicate when you want to rush at wall, and then you should have all guys going that way. Maybe someone holding back for middle, camping in a corner or something, but no need to hold tunnel in middle and rush wall at the same time. That's not useful. Same thing again, 3 people, one is wall, one is middle, one is holding tunnel. You cannot help each other in a 3 on 5, that's a loss. And flawless, of course. Okay, timeout, I can speed that up. I think now you're starting the let's group up 5 men at one and then try and go somewhere, which is nice. This is now enough time for you to decide if you want to rush or not, and I would suggest if you take a position like this, you would go rush wall at this point. You know where they are. There's gonna be one in gate and probably 2 on your right side. If you get into gate and on promenade, then you should be fine. Holding it for the whole time is just gonna make one thing happen. Too late, but you already maybe saw the guy that was middle up. He's already spotted that there's nothing middle. He can see that basically nothing's happening tunnel as well. And with that call, they know that you have to be on fountain. First nade. Yep, the guy middle up just took down Infi because he wanted to take a look. Up there's the second guy middle. There's still one more tunnel, and there have to be 2 at wall still. Now you see what dividing up is gonna do to a team. They're facing 2, now 3 guns. This should be 1. The guy tunnel rushed as well. Yep, now you know where they are. Leaks does some nice shots, and Doofy is gonna finish from. A bit lucky because they could have gotten you, but oh, fine. Same thing again. It's fine if someone waits up, that's okay, but then only 1. You see the first nade coming in, so I think they're getting used to this. Now Doofy is trying to cover everything. And now you saw him they had enough. They basically scouted where you are, and the guy from tunnel moved up. And when that happens, of course, the correct answer is what Doofy's doing. We're gonna rush street. But that means everyone has to rush. Also, nice variation of that thing is you rush with 4 people and the 5th is just staying somewhere in a corner playing hide and seek. He's probably gonna get someone in the back, gonna disrupt them and get a call done. So nade. Of course, 3rd time in a row they're gonna nade you on this one. There's the next nade coming, guys. Okay, you're trying to nade back and medic, and okay, Doofy's holding tunnel this time, making sure they stay honest. Possibility, but if you do that, you should know after you medic you need to rush it. Next nade. And 4th nade, of course, that's it. Too long. You find an earlier opportunity to rush it, you're not gonna get naded to death. On this one you lost on nades. I got naded, you need to medic, naded, medic, naded, dead. That was it. Looks like they're rushing tunnel or something.
I need a medic.
Tunnel rush failed the second that all of you survived. Okay, now we have another tunnel rush. This time you should definitely try and get around the corner. There should be one of them in middle, maybe one still promenade as well. And I think this round you're gonna lose now for one very simple reason. All of you are gonna stay in this corner for medic. Okay, Leaks is done. You should move off, try and cover. There's a nade coming in. Infi getting medicked. Getting another hit. You're having a 4-on-3, you should win it. Okay, and while you were medicing, you forgot to medic Archie back. That's also not smart. If you waste that much time, you might as well medic him up too. Okay. Again, you can kind of see their reaction to this move, tactical. You see them going up tunnel. That means they spread out even more. The only problem you have one in middle. The guy in middle now is lost because he's gonna die easy. Also nice move from them. You see the guy that's middle down who's throwing nades now. The guy that I thought was from one of ours in middle. And he's also gonna catch two of you with, or one of you with, no, two of you with an 8. Four on two for them. I'll finish this. Only thing that you could get is lucky if you move one direction, maybe catch one or two, and then medic up again. But they played it normally, so hard to win it if you don't camp. Okay, this is fine. Set up for delayed tunnel rush. The thing is, you have to delay the rush and do it because you want to catch the sniper with that thing uncovered. You don't want to wait until they creep up. Okay, now Doofy shot. That's kind of a cue that you should rush. Yep, there we go. Get around the corner, which is good. You know that one of them should be promenade. That's your primary target right now. By turning back, you have a problem. You go for promenade, you might win a round. If you turn your back, you lost it at that point. I think you got the first kill in there, so you should have won it. This is a nice setup. All of you together, Marco gets the first kill. Outgoing tunnel is option, yes. Nicely done. And then it's an easy finish. It was a very defensive setup, very nicely done, good executed. That one was okay. Okay. Fucking around with the tactic, it's fine. I think they're coming. Yeah, they're rushing this time. And surprise. Now, for something like this, I think would have been better if you had one in the other corner and only 4 in this one. But you got 2 kills with it. Who cares? Now you're in a safe position. Here's time to medic. Yes. Noobs with the kick. It's another medic time lost, but okay. 5 on 3, so we should still win it. And by saying 5 on 3 doesn't mean you should end up with only 2 guys surviving. Okay. Infi, you chose one corner, stay there. Okay, now Doofy's trying to vary it a little, creep up the tunnel and maybe surprise the sniper by staying already in the middle, which is also a nice idea. But you're getting out from the 2 guys at wall, I think. Oops, my mistake, wrong button. Oh no, still 2 on 4, so you should win it. all medicked up. Who's not here? Leaks. One on two. Well, 4 on 2, and now it's a 3 on 2. Now you're giving them exactly a chance that I talked about earlier. 3 on 2 means you can't have pairs going. That means if they decide at the right moment to go one direction, they'll have a 2 on 1. Not enough stamina to get around the corner. Only thing you would have needed to do is keep him there. Stay on your side of the map and aim for him. He's not gonna show. Point is just keep him at his position, so then your second team or your teammate can help you and flank him. That's the time to move in. Don't move in like retards. He gets one with 10%, and he's still at the same corner. Doofy doesn't really expect him there. He even gets a chance to kill Doofy. He almost gets it. For a simple mistake, like, I think he's low, let's rush him, I need to get the frag, blah blah, bullshit. Team play would have been, keep him there, let your teammate get the frag, and that's it.
I need a medic.
4 on 4, time to fall back, not rush anything usually. Now you're having a problem. For a very simple reason, this corner is not a good corner to medic. You need to get around back into your spawn, that's where you can medic. So not smart from Leaks to stay there. Minimap says Doofy is alone in gate. Means you were to quick Doofy. Stop right in this corner, medic up. Mistake. Leaks. You have a 3 on 3, and you still have the sniper. Okay. Another tactical mistake. Archie's covering gate, that's fine. Leaks Marco sniping towards Fountain, that's fine. But that means someone is gonna need to look at Archie's back. Someone's gonna need to look at what's that blue flag area and gate. You don't need the second one going around Maku. Even if you're not looking across, you're having an LR, and LR means you're not equipped to shoot cross map. So at this point, if they come 3 guys rushing blue flag, you're dead meat, all of you. Okay, this way it's better. Now someone's looking there, and if he starts shooting, okay, you don't have cover still, but if he starts shooting, they will be looking at him, and the other 2 can still do something. Yep, and now they're doing what all people do. I think we know where they are, let's rush them. Batch, they lose 1. Nice job trying to medic and then hearing him. Don't finish the medic, that was good decision. You were getting shot, and Archie, I don't know if you really needed to go and flank because you have the med kit. At this point, of course, it's a 3-on-1. It's okay, you should probably easily get the frag, but if you play it down perfectly and it's a tight game, this was what, 10-8 or 9-8 or something, giving them a round on a 1-on-3 because someone tries to flank over the whole map is a major mistake. It can lose you a match. So honestly, you shouldn't go flank here, but that's hard, I know. Okay, now we're gonna see the same thing. All of you are gonna hide back here. That's fine. Yep, Marco gets the snipe kill, giving you advantage, 5-on-4. Now it's time to move to the other direction. Yep, he's coming. All 5 of you are waiting here. That's okay. But as usual, you should make a decision at one point. Probably 3 going promenade, 2 going gate. If you wait long enough, because you will make them make a mistake. Let them make a mistake like what they're gonna do now, you couldn't expect, but yeah. Here's the big mistake. If they call it, they don't see anything from promenade blue flag, then you're completely flanked now by 4 guys. And you are not gonna have cover. But I think they didn't play it well because these guys peaked too early. But as I said, the guy in the back is already there. Behind the wall, Archie can't see him right now, but he's already coming. And there we go. Same thing. At some point, you know, be prepared to just rush one direction. You have a 5-on-4, so most you could probably gonna face is 2 guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. Okay, you missed the call. That's fine. You shouldn't have tried to correct it by going that way. You had a corner where you were covered. Stay there. If you have 4 people going one direction, one is caught in another corner, okay, shit happens. You missed the call, that's fine. The thing is, if you have 4 people moving towards wall and one staying at tunnel up, the one at tunnel up is probably gonna get at least 1 frag because they will not check it. They will all think you're rushing wall if you're going there. Try and play with that. Well, how many were down at fucking wall? 1 or 2 if you rush it with 4 people. That's a fight you have to win and you're getting time off the clock at this point. If you win that fight, you have place to move and to hide. They will have to come find you, and when they have to come find you, as usual, they will split up. And split up means you get them. Okay, that shaking is annoying. Yeah. The rush failed. And by that, you're putting them back in the game. From 11-9 to 10-9. Rush call, not good. Very simple. This was the rush that everyone's kind of set up to maybe counter. You get countered by nades. And, well, shut up now. You saw from the wall, like, one is still behind wall. But what I wanted to say right now is you would have had the chance to go behind wall. I don't think they would see it. instead of falling back, but falling back is also an option, because you can medic, that's also okay. How many guys did you just lose in middle? Please. This is a fucking one round and you lose, what, 3-4 guys in middle. 11-11, 50 seconds left. They should have seen this tactic a couple of times and known that when they see one coming, that's all 5. That means nade. Nade means you're probably gonna die. But they fail on a nade. You get the kills this time, which is good. You got around the corner in middle. Not sure if Doofy is in a good position. Mako and Infi are still in a position to help each other. Yep, now you're doing the right thing, you're all falling back. Yeah, okay, Archie, you have 3 guys in middle, that's exactly where you don't need to aim right now. Middle is covered, tunnel, or promenade. And tunnel it is. Stay in cover. Get the kill. Yep, there we go. Now looking at the timer, 6 seconds. Maybe you should have let him alive for another 3-4 seconds, so you kill him with 2 or 1 second left, because then time's running out and you get a 12-11. This way, 4 seconds kill too early. Now you're doing a variation. You were set up for the middle rush, they scouted it of course. You can see 1 up wall, 1 up middle, and the rest of you is expecting you probably down a tunnel. The fact that you're now going middle, they didn't expect. So this is a nice move. And they didn't get to nade you, so you get them, which is very nice. What you see in this one is that, you know, they were expecting you to do something very simple and you didn't do it. My point with this is, you know, if you stay 5 people together, that's fine. Also hiding for some time, try and get people that are rushing too quickly, but at some point you should make a decision and move off. You do not want to wait until they have time to scout out the complete map, then set up flank, and then flank you perfectly, including nades and all that. If you give them time and they communicate for 1 or 2 minutes how they would want to rush you with the flank, you're probably gonna lose it. If they only have like 10 seconds, 15 seconds to set up something like that, it's not gonna happen. That's not enough time for most of the teams. There's very few teams who can do it. And another thing, as I said, if you always move 5 one direction, try moving 4 and 1 being J-Way. Can do 2 things for you. You can flush them out from one side of the map, and if it's like a 3 on, even within a 3 on 2 or something like that, have 2 people move from one direction. If they want to get a tie, run away with low seconds and have 1 in their back who's just waiting. He's probably gonna pick up 2 kills because they will just run like bitches. That's tactics. Not aiming and not holding the complete fucking map, just tactics. Also, another thing I'll reiterate it, you don't have to get the kill all the fucking time. Let your teammate get the kill, just make sure you have the guy sitting in one corner of the map and he can't move off. with that, you can then communicate and tell your teammate he's still there, he's still in that corner, he cannot fucking move. If he moves, I'll shoot him. You don't have to be in his face to shoot him. Alright, so maybe it was a little more critical than you would expected it to be for the whole thingy. But I think it was nicely done overall with the 5 people going one direction, got you the map win, and doing it better, it's gonna give you the map wins with more differential than just 1 or 2 rounds at the end.